10.5, 10.4, they ain't fast no more. What in the... Short, real fast. I was like, oh, shit, he don't... Back to the race. Good start, right? Yeah, jack it back up in case you didn't jack it. This is it. Good start. All right. Oh yeah, I see my back drop. yeah. I try. You know what? Yeah, I know because I watch a lot of ESPN, all them shows and stuff. And then when they be like corresponding from like home, they try and get somewhere that's all fancy and a corner and stuff. Well, I actually got a lot of fancy corners in my house, so I'm not gonna say this is the only fancy corner I got. But this is my fancy corner, all right? This is my fancy corner. This is my fancy corner. Don't worry about what's in. Hey, what the boy? Because I know what y'all was thinking and asking. Y'all know them boys that make the music? Damn! Wayne and the other boy, don't be worried about what's in my cup. Yeah, I'm just playing, y'all. It's just water. It's just water. All right. So, hey, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. How dope is this? Like, how dope is how, like, they just trying to help create this into, like, be what it's supposed to be. All right, so let's jump right into it then. So, we all know what happened. If you was following my Twitter, you see me tweeting about it. So, you already know, even though it's like 3-4 days behind, whatever, I still had to get to talking about this. So, a vaping company offered Sha'Carri $250,000 to be a spokesperson. Somehow, some way, in some world, that was debatable. Like it's still, even now, it's still, I'm still not understanding how this was a topic this week. How is it even a debatable topic? It should have been a vaping company finally opened up and saw what other dang companies don't see, which is track athletes are actually pretty cool people. Well, not all of us, but for the most part, track athletes are pretty cool people, man. You know what I'm saying? We can go out there and endorse and promote whatever it is you got, Jack. We like money too. We professional athletes too. We don't mind. But here's the issue. The issue is people started to mind. Like, well, it's a vaping company. She shouldn't be representing a vaping company. That's going to look bad on her. Man, what? No, I ain't. Look here. I'm telling you here, Jack. I ain't never seen $250,000 look bad on anybody. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't give a damn who you are, what you do, or who. I ain't never seen $250,000 look bad on anybody. Now, I know why everybody is on the case of it because it's a vaping company or whatever. But here's the thing we got to understand. All right? I could see if it was like, I don't even really know what would be a bad company to sponsor or endorse, so I can't even give an example because to me, anybody's gonna use some money is not a bad company. I don't give a damn if it's Camel cigarettes, Jack. I don't give a damn. Camel cigarettes had came to her and said, we'll give you $250,000. All right, well, Camel might be a little stretch. That might be a little stretch. But we probably shouldn't do cigarettes because, that's a bad look. That's a bad look. Which is, I guess, why everybody's talking about the vape company is a bad look. But I see something bigger. I see something bigger with the vape company. For all we know, because a lot of people was like, well, vaping is bad. And vaping, well, okay, truth be told, vaping is bad. But also drinking and driving is bad. But y'all didn't say that when Michael Jackson had a whole Coors Light commercial. But that's another story. Or the fact that Usain Bolt got a whole Michelob sponsorship. But whatever. We'll get to that. So I understand what everybody's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, where's vaping, Ray? It's vaping. I don't think that's the case of what they really got going on. I think that what's going on is this vaping company knows what's about to happen. We about to shift, people. Marijuana is on its way in, all right? If you ain't been paying attention, then you stupid, all right? You know what I'm be trying to say? Y'all stupid, but sometimes we got jacks and we got stupids. Right now, if you don't think marijuana is on its way in, or cannabis, whatever you want to call it, you're on the stupid side. So I like to think that the vaping company, they don't see it that way. What they see is opportunity. They see an opportunity. For all we know, they might be finna roll out something new in their pipeline. It might be the Delta 45, 8, 9 cannabis, minimal amount of TH, whatever the word is, that's gonna help glaucoma. Who knows what it is these folks finna do? But the bottom line is, she need to get the damn money. Here's why she need to get the money. Let me take some of my water first. I promise y'all it's water. It might be some spicy water, but it's my show. I did not do my show. Anyway, so the average track athlete makes no money. I'm just calling it what it is. The average track athlete is broke. Don't let them fool you. Don't let the social media facade fool you. The average track athlete is broke. Now, when you get to talking about, you know, the non-average track people, well, let me make this disclaimer first of all. Right now, I'm only speaking about American track and field. I'm not speaking about track and field nowhere else. I'm talking about American track and field. The average American track and field athlete is broke, okay? If you're not an average American athlete and say you're a B-list track and field athlete, the average B-listers are, you know, the people that's getting your 6th through the 8th, stuff like that, but they in, you know, they broke too. Don't let them fool you. They broke too. Your average A-star, you know, the folks you're going to see getting 1st through 3rd, you know, at Diamond Leagues, you know, stuff like that. They not broke. They just ain't got no money. All right? I'm just going to call it what it is, Jack. I'm just going to call it what it is. I'm going to keep it 100, all right? Show. Your superstars got what I would say comfortable money, but they broke too. Okay, I'm glad you asked. How were the superstars broke too? Well, here's how the superstars are also broke, okay? Let's just take somebody like a Carrie, or like I don't know anybody who got a nice big contract. Let's just say your nice big contract is with a shoe company, right? And this shoe company say, we're going to give you $300,000 for the next 4 years. And you're going to say, God doggone it, I'm rich. No, you're not. You're broke still. What's going to happen is, shoe company going to give you this $300,000. And they're going to split that $300,000 up over them 4 or 5 years they gave you. So every 3 months you're getting a check, all right? Now here's what happens when you get a check every 3 months, because you get paid quarterly by most of these contracts. What happens is you find yourself actually getting behind on your bills. How? Well, Sway, because you got to pay your stuff 3 months in advance, all right? And let's just say you done ran over the summertime and you don't spend a lot of money. You don't went and bought cars or this, cars or that. And Nike, you still wait on that money. So now you really living paycheck to paycheck, but your paycheck is just a big-ass paycheck. But you living paycheck to paycheck. Here's how and why it gets worse. If you were on a contract, Jack, and you on your, let's say, option year, right? Because some contracts have that. They have options, they have reductions. Your contract, you on your option year, right? Let's just say you making $300,000 from Nike. And Nike got the option to keep you or drop you. If Nike selects the option of dropping you, you just went from every 3 months collecting whatever that quarterly paycheck is on $300,000 to flat broke overnight. In December, you had a $300,000 contract or $100,000, whatever it was. And come January, you don't have anything. Okay? Now, keeping in mind, if you've been living that paycheck to paycheck life, that's 3 months to 3 months that they pay you quarterly, then guess what gonna happen come January? You probably had money budgeted to pay your shit in January, and they said, nah, you know what? We're gonna select the option to not keep you. And that's what they do. So here's why I say you still broke. Because you're not making any outside business deals to secure yourself in case they pull that plug. Or when they pull it, because they going to pull that plug. Whether you on the option year or on a contract year, Jack, they going to pull that plug, Jack. Trust me, it's coming. So, the reason why she need to be taking this stuff, and other track and field athletes in America need to start to branch out, is for that reason. So you can start creating some alliances with some businesses that actually respect you to a certain extent, to where, hey, we'll pay you off of your name. We'll pay you off of your name, not off of your talent. There's a difference between that. When you get paid off your talent, go get hurt and see what's going to happen. Drop out that top 10 and see what's going to happen. You get paid off your talent, Jack, not your name. Now, when you get paid off your name, guess what? That money coming. You ain't got to wake up tomorrow morning. You can go freaking do a backflip and twist your ankle, and you still got $250,000 at once. Now, let's go ahead and say, I'm going to keep it business with y'all. In order for her to clear that same amount by doing Diamond League meets, she won't get but 12 chances. That's 12 chances at $10,000. If you go to every one of them and win every one of them, you only bringing in $120,000, and that's a whole season. So let's say you win Diamond League Final at 2. You don't want all the Diamond League hundreds, which is damn impossible, and Diamond League Finals. Now you only done hit $170,000 in the whole year. Granted, you might have got some appearance fees to put you over $200,000, but look at how much you had to do to clear that. You really got to run 2 years injury-free at the top, do not fall off, win Diamond League races to collect the same amount of money they are sitting here saying, just say, hey, 4. Man, what the hell? Why y'all insulting me by even damn putting it out there on social media? You could have kept this shit between me and you, Jack. I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to take the $250,000. I don't give a damn what they say, all right? I don't give a damn what they say about vaping, all right? I want my $250,000, my $250,000, but I don't give a damn what they say about nothing about no vaping. And then furthermore, somebody had said something on my Twitter. They was like, well, it don't look good and going further in her career if she was to do this and she's trying to be an Olympian. Well, how about this, Jack? Well, they wasn't considering that when they gave me this 30-day suspension, was they? They weren't thinking about me then. They weren't thinking about my what I trained for. They weren't thinking about my love and my passion. So if they weren't thinking about my love and my passion, why the hell do I need to think about their love and their passion? I want my money, Jack, because y'all have made it obvious. You've made it obvious. You don't care about me. You made it obvious you don't care about me. Why? Because I'm not in Tokyo. So because I'm not in Tokyo, you let me know how you feel about me. And I, no. So get what? I want my money for show from everybody else outside of, I can't find it around with it, but I want everybody else money. That's what it's all about. We as track and field athletes, I like to keep saying we, even though I'm kind of retired, whatever, it is what it is. We as track and field athletes got to start to understand that we are a brand, Jack. We are a brand. We are a brand ourselves, not the shoe company. The shoe company got their own damn brand. That's their brand. That's not you. They just paying you to represent them. That's not your brand. That's not your company. Your company is you. You are your company, not them. Y'all better flip it. I told y'all 100 times. These people you got it all twisted. Your agent, all them folk work for you, Jack. Your coach work for you, Jack. You make the decisions. You make the decisions. Not them. Because I tell you like this right here, when you done running, guess what? Your coach probably still going to be coaching. And he's still going to be bringing in some money. Your agent still going to be agenting, and he's still going to bring in some money. The shoe company is still going to be shoe company, and they going to bring in some money, and you're going to be at home on the couch looking stupid. Like, shit! I should have took that deal. You should have. Now, anyway, get up some of my water. I promise it's just water. All right, here's why. I'm looking at it like a breakthrough for track and field. It's a breakthrough because if one come, they all might come. If one outside company is like, hey man, that wasn't a bad idea. You went and got a track person, man. Track people, we ain't never really gave no money to track folks, man. And these companies got budgets. That's the other thing about it. Trust me, I look here. I done learned a whole lot since I've been off the track, Jack. I done created an app. Literally, it's in the app store right now. Go look it up, called Go Cairo. I done opened a gym. I done did a lot of stuff. I done understood a whole lot of other stuff off the track, man. And as track and field athletes, y'all ain't making nowhere close to the amount of money you could be. But the reason being is literally because the game is so messed up to athletes. Athletes are well, I'll take that back. No, I'll take it back. Athletes are starting to come around now, Jack. Athletes starting to figure this shit out. Like, oh no, it ain't finna go down like that. Y'all don't control us. But it's this new generation. That's the one thing I love about this new generation. But anyway, so we got, as athletes, you gotta remember that. Hey man, I'm the company. So I'm no longer gonna allow this shoe company to treat me like a slave or a prostitute. I'm just not gonna do that. Like, well, you can't get no money from nobody else. Man, that's pimping. You can't pimp me like that. You gotta show up at this race or week. Man, that's slavery. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that at all. Don't none of that sound fun. Don't none of that sound fair. And then now you putting all the stress on me because you pretty much saying, if I don't do good, you not going to feed me and I can't get no money from nowhere else to eat. What type of shit is that? Well, that don't even make sense. That makes 0 sense. Let me get this straight. So y'all want me, when I say y'all, I'm talking about a lot of fans too. What y'all want me to do is, y'all want me to turn down this $250,000 because it's a vaping company. All because it might hurt my brand or my image or whatever, or however you see me. But the shoe company still got the power to turn my lights off. You work with the shoe company now. Like, I'm talking to y'all. I'm talking to y'all, the fans. One more camera. I'm talking to the fans. You work with the shoe companies now. Now, if anybody from anywhere want to give us some money, we got to take it, Jack, because ain't no money in the sport, Jack. And if we start letting money in the sport, we might get more money in the sport. If she was to take this deal from them, it might be another company out there like, well, you know what? Well, if that's how they going to play it, or somebody call that Trayvon Bromell kid. Tell him we got $500,000 for him. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Oh, okay. All right. Somebody call that Sydney girl, we got $1 million for her. And these could just be random companies doing this shit. Like trust me, they do that kind of stuff. Like, that's marketing. Like, these folks have, that's what I was going to get to about, my business stuff. I learned a whole lot about marketing budgets. These companies have marketing budgets that are unheard of. Unheard of. When I say unheard of, I'm talking about billions of dollars, Jack. Billions. Do you know Uber alone spends over $1 billion on just marketing? I'm going to say it again. Uber spends $1 billion on just marketing. If a track athlete could just get a pinch of that. If a track athlete just went to Uber, like, you know what? I'll be spokesperson for Uber, yada yada yada. And I'll take $100,000. Uber will look at you like, okay, well, 150. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, what's $100,000 when they spending $1 billion on marketing a year? And then the sad part about it is we leading up to the Olympics right now. One of the main reasons why companies aren't endorsing more athletes is because athletes don't have the people that are going to the companies. It's a blockage right there. That's the problem. The problem is athletes don't have an agency. What I mean by agency, they don't really have anybody that can take them and get them money off their name. Like, again, like I just said, Uber is giving Uber $1 billion. Why the hell isn't a track person who's getting ready to go to Tokyo right now promoting Uber for 6 figures? They're not, because the shoe companies are trying to not let anybody else in, because, again, This company has offered her $250,000 just to be a spokesperson. That is a big ass Nike deal for somebody. Like I'm not talking about her. I'm just saying like a general person. Put it this way: when I got my biggest contract, it was $150,000, and I thought I was going through the roof. And they split that shit over 3 years. And before I saw my first paycheck, Jack, I was reduced already down 15%. I ain't even see my first paycheck full. So that's why I'm saying, I'm like, of course they don't want her or anybody to start letting into the sport, because it literally is like, you know what? I ain't even got to sign with no damn shoe company if somebody can give me $100,000 just to be a spokesperson. That's why I'm like, take the money. That's just all I had to say about it. All right, y'all. Look, I don't want to be in here alone today. It's my Saturday. Y'all see, I'm finna go sit by the pool, clothes on. It's water in my cup. It's a fire water, but it's water in my cup. Oh, all right. So before we get out this thing today, 2 things. One, I did tell y'all yesterday about my people down there in oh yeah, my people down there in Yam Rock. I say, hey man, I had to hit him back up the other day. I say, hey man, I'm going on here in a minute. Give me a little something else, man. You gotta give me a little more. He said, Ray, I ain't giving you nothing. I said, come on, Jack, what you mean you ain't give me nothing? He said, Ray, I can't give you nothing because you're going to tell it. I'm like, what am I going to tell? I don't understand. Like, what am I going to tell? I don't have nothing to tell, Jack. I don't know what you mean. All I'm just trying to do is do my job and report. And he like, no, buddy, no, because you go out there reporting and then they're going to be looking for us. I see what you're saying. I see what you're doing. You really trying to, he really trying to sleep hook. Really trying to sleep hook. So I can't even give y'all, cause he won't give me the name. As a matter of fact, I don't even want the name because it make it a whole lot more fun to try and figure out. So who is the sleeper? But we're gonna find out here in about a week, because when they pop off, we're gonna know. And like, oh shit, that was a sleeper. Ooh, I have my 1 or 2 people that he could possibly be talking about. I have my 1 or 2, but I don't know who they are. I mean, what I'm saying, like, I don't know who they are, like, because I know who all he training, and I know who all he working with is going. So I just don't know. I still say USA going 1, 2, 3. Oh, speaking of USA, tomorrow we got Fred Curley on the show. Yep. Tomorrow we got Fred Curley on the show. I had to bring my ninja Fred on, man. I had to bring him on. It's just something about Fred Curley, man. I knew he from Taylor to Tokyo. That's why I had to bring him on. When I found out he was from Taylor, Texas, not Tyler, Taylor, Texas, I said, oh man, I gotta have you on the show, Jack. We gotta talk about it. Country boys gotta stick together, man. Us country boys gotta stick together like this, because we take our whole city with us when we go places, man. Well, I mean everybody do, but it's just very rare when you're a country boy. When you're a country boy, you like one in a lifetime, Jack. Trust me. One in a lifetime. You looking at him from Opelika, Alabama. Go find another person that ever. You're not. Tomorrow, we got Fred on the show. Oh, this week is actually a pretty solid lineup week. We got Fred coming on. We got Kelly coming on Wednesday for Women Takeover Wednesdays. That's what we got on Ray Take 9. Wednesdays, I let the women take over. So she coming on Wednesday. We got Tyson coming on Thursday. Finally, I gotta have Tyson on the show now because I need to find out what he thinking about Tokyo. So he coming on the show this Thursday. So it's gonna be a nice little lineup this week for you guys. Nice little lineup. So yeah. Woo. I promise y'all, it's just water. It's just real cold water. Yeah, that's it for today. Yeah. Tomorrow we'll be back in the studio. That ain't really a studio. We'll just be back in front of the TV because we got Fred coming on. And I think I hit everything. I think I talked about everything. Talked about the money. Talked about Fred. Talked about the sleeper person. I still know.